Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-game press conference following tonight's BKT Eurocup game between WKS Śląsk Wrocław and UBT CLUJ-NAPOPCA. The final score is 94-93. In the first part, we'll hear from the visiting team's head coach, Mihai Silvasan. Coach, please share your thoughts on tonight's game. To the mic, please. To the microphone, yes.
Hello, everybody. First of all, congrats for the local team for their win. For us, it's a pretty painful loss, especially that we play pretty good first half, then we start pretty good second half. But we weren't consistent, and our defense started to be much softer in third and fourth quarter. And we allow a lot of points. We allow 56 points in second half, which is a lot. We allowed too many second chance points. They took 15 offensive rebounds, and of course the transition points, the fast break points when we turn the ball over. Those situations are really hard to guard if you turn the ball over. So I think we had the game in our hands, but we weren't mature and focused enough to finish it. That's basketball. That's life. Congrats for the local team, and we'll need to move forward. We have a very tough game Sunday.
Do we have any questions for the coach?
I have one. Wojciech Maniawski from System Basket Real. I would like to ask you about the Śląsk playing zone defense, because they weren't playing any zone so far. Were you surprised by this, and was this a problem for your team?
No, not at all. They play zone in a game with Manresa. At the end, they played 4 or 5 possessions, so we knew it's a possibility to play zone. We were prepared, but I don't think the main problem in our game was our offense. We score a lot of points. We score a lot of points every game. We have different problems. We have defensive problems. We have problems mainly from the rebounding part. I think we allow the most offensive rebounds in the whole competition. So there we need to focus more, to be tougher, to be stronger in that aspect, so we can match up the way we play offense.
Any more questions?
Coach, I would ask how difficult it is to prepare the team with so new roster, because you lost Xavier Simpson, Sasusa, Adam Okorka.
Well, don't count them. There are a lot.
Yeah,
No, basically it's a new roster. We have 8 new players, important play 9 now with Kulveitis, 9 new players that we need to put them into to play like a team. In this game we had just 1 player that played with us last season, Patrick Richard, because Karel Guzman was injured and he couldn't play. I mean, it's difficult, but a lot of teams are in this situation. We don't complain. I'm happy with the roster that we have, and we try as fast as possible to be our best version, let's say. I know it's a process, but we need to take it step by step and try to be every day our best version.
So przepraszam, proszę.
Coach, what do you think? What factor was the most important that decided on the result of this game?
I mean, if you look at the stats, definitely 2 factors. Offensive rebounds that we allow, and which they score 19 second chance points, and they score 20 points out of our turnovers. So definitely these 2 factors decide the game at the end. I think that we play a pretty good game till one point. I think we get softer at one point defensively, and we start to allow them to gain confidence, which always is extremely dangerous, and that cost us at the end the result.
Any last question?
I have one. From what I remember, you have a game in Dubai on weekend.
Yeah, Sunday.
Could you tell me how do you approach it? Because it's a weird trip for a European team. Are you going back to Romania or flying?
No, we will fly tomorrow to Frankfurt, and from Frankfurt we'll fly there straight in Dubai. Our club did a great job in allow us to stay more nights there, so we accommodate better. Anyway, we are in a really tough schedule. This was the 3rd game in a row that we play away. We play in Klaipėda, we play in Ljubljana, and now we play here in Wrocław. Next one will be in Dubai, so tough stretch for us, but it is what it is. That's the schedule, and we need to move forward. We need to try to find solutions, not to complain or to find excuses.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach. We will be back in the second part of the press conference.
Thank you.
We are starting the second part of the press conference following the game between WKS Śląsk Wrocław and UBT CLUJ-NAPOPCA. We're joined by the representatives of our home team, head coach Einars Bagackis and player Stefan Djordjevic. Let's start with you, Stefan. Please share your thoughts of the game from your perspective.
So important game for us after 3 losses in a row, but we have to continue practicing good and doing good, like coach said in locker room. That's win nothing if we don't continue playing like this. So we have to show character in next game like we showed this game, and to continue our winning streak now, I hope.
Any questions?
Stefan, first of all, congratulations to you and the whole
Thank you.
team. And I have a question. Do you think this game was your breakthrough game in Śląsk, since it was the best from all the games in this season in Wrocław? Do you think this is the beginning of results on the same level as today's?
I hope we'll be like this and better to help team as much as possible.
Any more questions?
I have a question because I watched you in the team live in Wałbrzych. I was there, and we were kind of having a rough game, and when having a rough game, various things played in thing. But I saw you chest bumping Błażej Czerniewicz after he made the free, and I thought that this maybe Stefan looks much looser and heavier today.
Yeah, because game was like this. That game there was tough for us, tough lose, so we lose in last second. But today, thanks God, we win the game.
No more questions. Thank you, Stefan. You can go to the locker room.
Thank you very much.
Coach, please, over to you, to the microphone, please.
Of course, in this situation, after, let's say, those losses, that was most important thing. Anyway, how to compete, actually, that's I'm going to say for the players, like, since the day one when we work. I said we have to compete in a practice, we have to compete against each other, but most important, you have to, like, let's say, compete with yourself. Play without excuses, try to, like, look every time, every minute what you can do for a team. And actually, it was not easy game. You saw there was big two, let's say, 2 times the Cluj got big lead, over 10 points. And anyway, how we find, like, let's say, energy, we find the way how to return back to the game. We just, you see, I'm using in rotation 11 players, try to find the best lineup, try to find the best defense, because we mixed a lot of defense. And of course, if you play against, let's say, talent team like a Cluj, you cannot relax even the 1 minute. Even the 1 minute, you know. Of course, for us is the, probably today, and is also the in previous game there in Wałbrzych was transition defense. If you like really focus with this, there was a lot of good decisions. There was less turnovers, but the transition defense is supposed to be priority for us. But generally, anyway, whatever I tell, you know, there was far away till the perfect game, ideal game, but most important was win, you know, and that's really will be like, let's say, softly, not smart, if we're not going to play, or at least try to play the next games.
Any questions for the coach?
As you have said, it was a game of 2 comebacks, and the first one was caused by the zone defense, I think. And what do you think was the key to the second one?
It's also was zone defense, but I don't want to say like that's zone defense. Of course, I know very well all of those players against who we play. You know, they are very experienced. That's like I mentioned before, the talent, let's say, like the best for this team is offense. And we have to, like, as much as possible, a little bit like, let's say, I'm calling that hesitating them with different type of defense. We did a little bit switch, we did zone, we play hedge defense, we play flat defense, you know. We mix it all the time, and it's important how is the players react. For some of our players, that's like, I want to say, like, that's, everything is new. You know, they are usually play the one way and they play and that's it, but is that, I like how is the team respond on this. Actually, the zone defense, we just try like 10 minutes 2 times before this game. Yeah, and that works. But most important is we start to play like totally, like I mentioned before the game. Most important was not what we play, but how we play. The physicality, that's the first, and that's most important. And as good as possible, smart as possible, decisions offensively. And anyway, I wanna say, like, of course they are big talent, but a lot of points they score from our bad decisions offensively in first 2 quarters. We covered less or more that in third and fourth quarter, but not good enough. Yeah, but all these things like influence very much the game. They are going for contested shots, or they're going for open threes or open layups. Yeah, that we have to cover, or that we have to focus more. Quality of the basketball. That's most important.
Do we have more questions?
I have one. Hello, coach. I should ask about this after the Wałbrzych game because it will be maybe more fitting, but I will ask today. It's clear that you like Błażej Czerniewicz as a player because you consistently give him the minutes. Can you tell me what is the difference between Błażej and Timoteusz Sternicki that he's not able to break through so far? Because in Poland he's considered one of the top talents, so he's closely observed his situation in your team.
Timo is working very good, very hard. Actually, now he's sick, if you don't know. Yeah, and he got kind of virus for last 2 days. He was out of the practices. Yeah, but I just wanna rhetorically answer to you. That's my decision. And of course, I am. Let's say probably I have to say I'm that dumb motherfucker who don't know how to use the best players probably. Yeah. I have to say like this. Yeah. But otherwise there is for everybody's time, especially we have more as the 6 players. How much last year play and how play Kulikovsky? Where is the play Stirnitsky last year? Where is the play Černević? Where is the play or don't play Urbaniak and how many years? You see, we built the team from beginning, from zero, from the guys who was without any role in the team. And now they have a role. They hell of a practicing. They fight, they compete. And all the time I mention, I want as they are, be for our leaders, let's say team leaders, like a pain in the ass. And they do like this. But same time, we need result from them. And there is almost impossible to using in rotation 12 players. Okay, I'm proud of myself, I'm using 11 players. But is that intensity how we play, with that schedule, brutal schedule, yeah, we have to use these guys. And they have to give something for the team. Usually I said for the players that said, okay, nothing new, but is the players has to ask to yourselves, what can I give for the team? And after the game saying, I did the best today for the team.
And with that question, we'll be finishing. Thank you very much for the attendance and good night.
Dziękuję.